Hi friends, I'm back with a new video. This video is going to be really special, extremely exciting and very spicy for most of you because I have something really interesting in this video. Would you like to know what is that? Then just get going with the video. Few days ago, I remember one of the students was talking to me and she mentioned a sentence which made me to get a heart attack. Do you know what is the sentence? She said, "Ma'am, today I took head bath, For a moment, I could not trust my own ears. So I politely asked her to repeat the sentence. I'm sorry, what did you say? She said, "Ma'am, I took head bath. I was so shocked to hear this sentence. And this was not the first time I was listening to something like this. I have heard many people using this word head bath, head bath, head bath in many locations at many colleges. All right. The sentence what my student used was something like this. I took head bath. But ladies and gentlemen, I should tell you, unfortunately, in English, there is no terminology called head bath at all. Okay? There is no terminology called head bath in English. This has actually emerged because of the influence of our mother tongue. Right? In Hindi, if you translate the same sentence, it actually says, "Maine aaj sir se nahaya." Okay? We call it as sir se nahana. Now, if you translate the same from Hindi to English directly, sir in English, head, nahana in English, bath, head bath. Correct? No. My logic is right. You cannot prove me wrong. But unfortunately, this is grammatically incorrect in English. There are many words, sentences and phrases like this which we keep on using in our day-to-day conversation, but in English, originally, they do not exist. And these words and sentences are actually called as Indianism in English. We all know very well our country, India, is extremely famous for exporting spices. And we have made sure to apply all those spices into English language too, because of which there are a lot of mistakes in English. So let's get started with this wonderful journey called Indianism in English. Let's see what all flavors we have added into English language because of which we commit a lot of mistakes in our day-to-day conversation. Alright, now it's time for us to answer to this question. There is no terminology called head bath in English. If that's the case, then what is the right sentence? Friends, you actually are trying to convey a message. All these days, I used to just have a wash and come, but now, or maybe today, I washed my hair. So you are actually trying to convey a message saying you washed your hair. Correct? You washed your hair. So this is exactly the message what you want to convey. It is not I took head bath, it's actually I washed my hair. What is the sentence? I washed my hair. Alright? So you can come up with a sentence saying, I washed my hair last evening. I wash my hair every alternate day. I'm planning to wash my hair tomorrow. So whatever sentence you want to convey in the meaning of head bath, but that has to be in this particular format. You did not take head bath, you actually washed your hair, right? So make sure you're not going to use this terminology head bath anymore in your conversation because there is no such terminology at all. Let's get into the next one. The next one is even more interesting, okay? This is called as myself zenith. Whenever I go to different locations to conduct different soft skills training programs, I've always seen people introducing themselves with this one word. Ma'am, myself Ravi, myself Raju, myself Rashmi. Many people, more than 30 to 35% of people use this word called myself while introducing themselves, while coming up with their name. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it is not myself zenith. It's actually I am Zenith. Or you can stick on to one more traditional method that is nothing else but my name is Zenith. So from today onwards, whenever you get an opportunity to tell your name to somebody, maybe in front of an individual or in front of a group, doesn't matter. Either you can say, hi friends, my name is Zenith KJ. Or you can say, hello friends, I am Zenith KJ. Whichever you would use doesn't matter because both the sentences are grammatically correct. Okay? So no more myself Zenith, myself Ramesh, myself Suresh. Let's chuck this from our dictionary, right? The third sentence what I have for all of you is an interesting one, and I'm sure this is going to be really useful for all working professionals. I've heard people having such conversations where A is asking B saying, hey, today office is not there. And that too it comes from the bottom of your kidney altogether. Today office is not there, right? And look at the answer, no da, office is not there at all today. But understand, what are you talking about? You actually are asking a question about whether today is a working day or not. But the way you are conveying that message is grammatically incorrect. It's not office is not there. Please understand, office is a specific building, right? It's a specific building. Office would not go anywhere. It will be there wherever it is for a long time, right? So you are actually trying to mean here that is it a working day or are we working today? That should be the question. But in that particular meaning, you're using different set of words to convey the same message. So, ladies and gentlemen, please keep this in your brains forever and ever. It's not office is not there. No, the sentence has to be either you can say, is today a working day? Or you can ask the question, are we working today? And what should be the sentence? Same pattern you can follow here. Yes, today is a working day. Or you can say, yes, we are working today. Alright, so let me write that for you. You can say, we are. One beautiful part of English language is the pattern what you follow to frame a question. It will be the same pattern what you're supposed to follow to come up with the answer to the question. Right? So you just follow the same pattern and give the answer. Right? So let's move on to the next sentence. It says, I'm having two brothers. This is a very common word. I should say, having in our country is one of our favorite words. We love to use having wherever we want to, whenever we want to, left, right and center. Okay? When exactly you are supposed to use having, I would be covering that in one of the future videos in detail. For time being, sticking on to this sentence, I should tell you, generally 60% of time, the meaning of the word having is eating. Okay? So, you need to understand here in this sentence, you actually are trying to convey the message, I have two brothers. I have a sister. I have 5 cousins. I have 3 colleagues. Okay? So remember, you are actually talking about what you possess. You're actually talking about what you own. Alright? So when you use the word have, it means what you possess or what you own. Alright? As you're using this sentence from the context of possessing or owning. Alright? The sentence has to be, I have 2 brothers. It's not, I'm having 2 brothers. Logically, you cannot be having your brothers, right? You can only have 2 brothers. You can have a sister. You can have 5 brothers. You can have 2 elder brothers. You can have 2 younger brothers. Doesn't matter. But you just have brothers. You're not having brothers. So please correct it immediately. It is not I'm having 2 brothers. It is I have 2 brothers. I have 2 brothers. In the same pattern, I've seen many people using one more sentence. I'm having white hairs, you know. We all are really bothered about gray hair, no doubt in that. But look at the way we are conveying that. I'm having white hairs, you know. There are three mistakes in the sentence. Do you know which are they? First one, it's not I am having, okay? It is just I have. Second sentence, it is not white. We don't call, although the color of the hair is white, we don't call them white hair. We call them gray hair. What do we call them? Gray, not hairs, it's just hair. Please keep this in mind. The plural form of hair is hair. Hair is not only singular but also plural, right? You never say lot of hairs are falling. It's not hairs, it is hair. So the sentence has to be, I have gray hair. What do I do right now? Don't worry, you have Garnier. Anyhow, jokes apart. So it should be always, I have two brothers, I have gray hair. So stop using white, stop using having, stop using hairs, which are our favorite words. Thank you so much for watching the video.